My girlfriend made hurtful remarks about my sister's self-harm scars, labeling them as attention-seeking during her first meeting with my family, thinking she could brush it off. What I did next left her on her own. My girlfriend is 22, I'm 20. We've been casually involved for about a year, having known each other prior, and in a serious, committed relationship for 10 months. She had never met my family, and I'd been planning a 3-week trip home to celebrate my sister's 22nd birthday. My girlfriend was excited and suggested joining me, seeing it as a perfect chance to meet my family. I thought it was a great idea. I checked with my parents, who were happy to host her, and set up the guest room. We arrived, and the first week was wonderful. My family and girlfriend hit it off, and everything felt perfect. My sister's birthday celebration was amazing, and my girlfriend and sister seemed to genuinely connect, which warmed my heart. Their bond was deeply important to me, as both are central to my life, and seeing them get along filled me with joy. But after the birthday, things shifted. My girlfriend grew distant toward my sister, less warm. The tension peaked when we went out one day. My sister suggested a beach trip, noting the great weather and knowing my girlfriend, who brought her swimsuit, would enjoy it. We went, me, my sister, and my girlfriend, and had fun until a cruel comment changed everything. While relaxing on the sand post-swim, my girlfriend noticed scars on my sister's thighs. My sister has battled severe depression in the past and still struggles occasionally. At her lowest, she self-harmed and purged often, leaving scars she's deeply self-conscious about. She fears judgment, despite our family's efforts to reassure her. The scars, high on her thighs, are usually hidden by clothes but were visible in her bikini. My girlfriend pointed at them and asked what they were. My sister calmly explained they were from her self-harm days. My girlfriend pressed, asking why anyone would do that. I stepped in, explaining my sister's past struggles with depression and how we'd overcome that dark time together. But my girlfriend called it foolish, saying girls who self-harm just want attention. My sister countered, explaining the pain of waking up hating herself, but my girlfriend doubled down, saying she was glad she didn't have such scars. Deeply hurt, my sister walked off down the beach to be alone. I confronted my girlfriend, asking why she'd say something so cruel. She claimed she didn't mean to offend and that my sister was overreacting. I told her she was being thoughtless, especially knowing my sister's history, and that words can wound deeply. I left her and joined my sister, who wasn't ready to discuss it. Instead, we chatted about lighter things and shared laughs. She jokingly remarked on my choice in partners, and I admitted I was baffled by my girlfriend's sudden behavior, hoping she'd realize her mistake and apologize back home. I had a private talk with my girlfriend. I explained why her words hurt, emphasizing my sister's genuine pain during her self-harm days and how dismissing it as attention-seeking was unfair. I urged her to apologize sincerely. She did, and my sister accepted it, admitting she might have overreacted. I thought the issue was resolved, but it wasn't. The next day, at a busy restaurant, the staff brought my sister the wrong order. She wanted to correct it, but my girlfriend insisted she eat what was served to avoid a longer wait. My sister refused, saying she deserved what she ordered. They argued, and my girlfriend snapped, accusing my sister of always needing to be the center of attention and calling her self-absorbed and narcissistic. My sister, tearful, asked why my girlfriend hated her, saying she'd tried to be kind. My girlfriend cruelly retorted, "I don't care if you cry. What, are you going to cut yourself again?" My sister broke down sobbing in the crowded restaurant. It was mortifying, with everyone staring. I comforted my sister as she cried on my shoulder for nearly half an hour. I told my girlfriend I was furious and needed space from her. She left, snidely warning me to ensure my drama queen sister didn't harm herself. We barely ate and left after my sister calmed down in the bathroom. She kept asking why my girlfriend despised her and if she was truly awful. I reassured her she'd done nothing wrong and promised to address my girlfriend's behavior. In my room, I confronted my girlfriend. She immediately apologized, admitting she'd been cruel and didn't know why. I asked why she'd changed from her usual kind self. She confessed she was jealous of my close bond with my sister, envying our shared history and memories, which she felt we lacked. She mentioned my sister's birthday gift, a hardcover of her favorite childhood book, Anne of Green Gables, with a personal note that had moved my sister to tears. My girlfriend compared it to her own birthday gift, an expensive but generic piece of jewelry, feeling it lacked the same thoughtfulness. I explained that she couldn't compare our relationship to my bond with my sister. They're different. But I stressed that her jealousy didn't justify attacking my sister, which was immature and harmful. She agreed, feeling awful, and promised to apologize and act better. I told her my sister's sensitivity, tied to her depression, required extra care. My girlfriend vowed to improve, but when I spoke to my sister, she wasn't ready to forgive. She felt the apology would be hollow and was still deeply hurt, wishing I'd never brought my girlfriend home. She said her birthday was ruined and she'd been happier alone with our parents. I offered to send my girlfriend home so we could spend my remaining 2 weeks as a family. My sister declined, not wanting to seem unfair, but refused another beach trip, citing her scars. The mention triggered more tears as she called herself a freak for self-harming. I reassured her that her scars were nothing to be ashamed of, a testament to her strength. But she vowed never to show them again the next day. My girlfriend and I bought swim shorts for my sister, hoping they'd cover her scars and ease her beach anxiety. My sister liked them but remained wary of my girlfriend. I began considering sending my girlfriend home, fearing her presence would keep reminding my sister of the cruel words, potentially damaging our relationship permanently. I was torn. Should I send her back, keep trying to repair their bond, or accept they'll never get along? How could I help my sister heal from this pain? What was best for everyone? Update. Thanks for the advice. My girlfriend is now my ex-girlfriend. I ended it and sent her home. I'm done with her. I apologized to my sister, admitting I'd been a terrible brother for giving my ex chances despite her cruelty. I felt ashamed for failing her and promised never to let anyone hurt her like that again. She forgave me, saying she'd hoped I'd break up with her but didn't want to pressure me. She reassured me I'm a good brother and shouldn't be so hard on myself, though I still feel I let her down. I told my parents everything, explaining why I ended the relationship and how we could now spend my remaining 2 weeks as a family. They supported my choice, though I admitted I should have acted sooner. They were understanding and forgiving. Some of you pointed out the swim shorts were a mistake, implying my sister should hide her scars. I agreed and told her she didn't need them. I said her scars are beautiful, a sign of her triumph over hardship, and that she's a hero, my hero, for her strength. She and my parents appreciated that. She's feeling better about her scars and is open to another beach trip. Comment 1 response. Thanks for the support. I don't feel like a good brother, though. My sister trusts me deeply, which makes my failure sting more. She sees me as better than I am, and I just try to be the brother she deserves. But I feel she deserves someone who wouldn't mess up like this. Comment 2 response. I told my ex it was over because of her attacks on my sister. She was upset but didn't argue much, likely realizing her actions' weight and feeling some guilt. I paid for her trip home, a small price for my sister's peace of mind. Now I have 2 weeks to focus on family.